Oh my god, Sigma is a fucking... You know what? You want to know something interesting, actually? Sigma and Chubbs literally, like, I'm not even exaggerating, they literally live down the street from each other. So they come over to each other's houses and play like Riders all the time.
Hey, so that buffer is probably like -1 right now.
Yeah. Honestly, they could be at each other's houses right now just playing.
Yeah, they could be playing
really
right next to each other right now. No, they just got the stream on in the background and they're playing this
Excited
Netplay.
to see a very low lag matchup in loser semis.
Yeah, actually, let's get a look at that ping if you don't mind. I want to see what it is.
Both of them going eye on the darkness.
See that? Barely any.
So it's really cool that our two loser semi-finalists are...
Ooh, gets the nice hit, but the ramp is going to help him out and not going to stun him. Ooh,
Landing the hit right
again.
after the jump, however. Very good offensive play from Sigma.
Here they go, but we got Chubbs in the back.
Unfortunately, Chubbs failing with a boost drift. Not even getting the top route either as Sigma enters his level 2.
Super very good pinball out here.
It's a very good early ring lead for II, being a late booster.
He's running out of air too, and things ain't looking good.
Sigma's whole routing so far has been absolutely flawless. This is exactly what the optimal routing for a power type is on this stage, and he's maintaining it extremely well.
There he goes.
We have Chubbs closing in the gap, possibly?
Perhaps. In this long straight right here, it's very good to have the darkness because you can conserve air. And usually other gears run out of air by that point, or rings for that matter.
The auto slider, one of my favorite gears, could utilize snaking to
get through that even faster. All right, let's see if he picks up the nice level 3. No, goes in for the air box. All right, we got Chubbs
landing on the top half. He'll be trailing through that rings, getting just enough to hit II's big level 3 power spike.
All right, both level 3. Let's see how they go.
Also gets a very big item box.
Yeah, he's taking the lower route, unfortunately.
Getting the level 3, just getting to the auto section.
Yeah, Sigma just playing absolutely flawless. He knows this route. He's played it a bunch of times. He just knows how to do it a lot more consistently.
Chubbs still isn't that far behind though as he enters the snake straight.
I can only imagine that they're talking to each other right
Getting
now.
Getting caught up in his turbulence, but it doesn't matter as he gets enough speed going into Sigma's final turbulence in the final lap.
Ooh, they are talking to each other in the same room.
I can only imagine what they're saying. He's like, hey bro, can you throw this match for me?
Sigma once again exemplary in his jump timing, landing the high route once again. But Chubbs is trailing immediately behind in his turbulence, going into the auto section just as Sigma ends it. This is the closest they've been this match so far, besides from the starting line.
Come on now, you on his tail, you're right behind him, you can catch up to him, get in there, run ball!
Unfortunately, Chubbs gets flipped up by the ice physics boost into the wall. That is one fatal mistake he will not be able to recover from in the final lap on the final turn. Sigma closing out the first race, taking the first win against Chubbs.
You hate to see it. The bonks, man, the bonks. Chubbs, he wasn't able to run those routes more consistently.
The Ice Factory
he was
unfortunately
flawless.
Striking out at Chubbs, cursing him, cursing his comeback run, fortunately giving him the big fat L.
Big fat L, indeed.
Now we have Sigma on the auto
slider.
Versus Chubbs with Sonic on the auto slider.
Auto slider ditto, here we go.
On Digital Dimension, this is a very good
auto slider, a really good pick for Digital Dimension. Let's see.
Yes, it is. Ooh, nice hit.
Unfortunately, Sigma will be landing a hit on Chubbs right out the gate.
Sigma, he likes to get those early hits.
He's using the late
opting out of the skip, but Chubbs will not, having to make up a lot of ground, but bumping into the power type obstacles, unfortunately.
Both players using late boost duration characters on a stage with very little rings is quite questionable, but it seems that
nice dodge.
That new auto slider
using the auto slider into the power route so he can just burst through it without losing any speed.
Yeah.
Opting into the grind rail to save him some air.
Alright, dips over to the right-hand side to get a faster route to the right. Hanging.
Really good first lap from both men. Let's see what they're going to do next.
Sigma
Alright.
picking up the level 2. This is where II's strength of the
Uh-oh,
Late
he's
Booster will
going.
finally
He's
begin to
coming up
shine.
on his tail.
But Chubbs is going for the skip
Ooh, he's
again.
going
This
for
will
the
save him
skip,
a
and he
lot more
avoids
time.
it.
Meanwhile, Sigma fails it, opting instead to get more rings through the path. Unfortunately, not picking too many of them up. Having to pick up the scraps left behind, but Chubbs.
Chubbs is looking kind of good right now. He's using that auto slider tech once again.
Ooh, yeah.
Missing the item box, but it very well could have not even. Unfortunately, Sigma getting the big level, the big 30 ring box, pumping him up on the level 3. This is very good for
Right,
II
with
as
that
a late
late
booster.
Booster tech, he
And
might
as a
be
power
able to
type,
catch
he's able
back
to
up.
just plow through the power
No,
type with his
and
level
with
3 boost.
Chubbs sitting at level 1, it could be anybody's game,
Ooh.
honestly.
Okay, so Chubbs gets to level 2. However, Supersonic's boost ability is still not latent enough just yet. But we still have II right here. Oh my god, he's
attempting
doing
to
the
skip.
skip.
Completing the skip.
And he gets it.
With Sigma falling directly behind with the exact same skip.
Ooh, right through the
Unfortunately,
tornadoes.
Chubbs
Now this
missing
late
his
boost is
tornadoes
going to
right
help him
down.
out right here.
The
Can
level
he get
2
on his
tornadoes
tail?
It's
aren't
literally
as strong as
anyone's
level
game
3.
right now. It's
He can't get on him. He's right there. He's coming for you. Watch
It's
out on your
any-
6.
Sigma has the level 3. He's able to plow through the power out. I think he's going to be able to pull ahead into
Ooh,
first
can he
here.
get it? Can he get it? He can. Ooh, he
This is
just-
going to be
ooh,
really
he's on his
close,
tail.
but Chubbs is cutting the corner a lot closer.
Just a
Able to
little
take
bit
the
behind.
corner so much closer to the edge. Able to close it out at just barely even a second's difference between the two of them. Chubbs taking race 2, taking his first one against Sigma.
Dang, I really thought he was going to catch up to him with being that late booster, but it seems like his level 2 was just enough.
Both players refused to crumble under the pressure of the fact that they were both on lap 3 right next to each other, and their execution on both their respective routings were definitely perfect during that last lap. That was very excellent gameplay.
Hey, Tails the crazy ditto on
My
Splash
lord,
Canyon.
we're going into the final race between Sigma and Chubbs. We're seeing the Tails Dittos and the Crazy Dittos both on Splash Canyon. A very good stage for the Crazy and for Tails as a flight character.
The top speed or early boost flight character. I can't remember which one.
Top speed, early boost. Come on now.
Chubbs getting the lucky item box as well as
nice.
the top hit, picking up a large ring advantage over his opponent Sigma.
That's going to
This
be
is going to be a
Sigma
very,
gets
very
the
strong
spin
start.
event. Ooh, they both get to the spin event at the same time. Okay. Chubbs has more.
Alright, dropping
for him to
tornadoes?
spend.
No. Both
Holding
going
onto
for
those
the
rings
skip.
for the big boost down the straightaway, going into the second lap here.
They're both neck and neck right here. Chubbs opting to boost though.
He's opting out of holding onto it, boosting twice in a row
Boosting
here,
twice
gaining
with that
a very,
nice surplus
very
he had.
comfortable lead over his opponent. Once
Gets
again,
top
going into
route
the,
again.
into the
Those
top
30,
path.
that 60
Will he be able to get
box?
both those boxes? Yes, he
It's
will,
gonna help
capping
you out a
himself
lot.
out at 100 rings. Will he use a boost here just so he can pick up more? We'll have to see.
Money in the bank. His pocket's filled up. He
Both
got
players
1,
have
2,
100
3,
rings in the
4,
bank,
5, 6,
actually.
7, 8 in
Yeah.
his bank account.
It's
Oh, dropping a tornado, able to spend those rings on a trap, however.
Ooh, he's
Unfortunately,
gonna...
it does not connect. If it did, that would have been a very powerful advantage.
Alright. Both of them looking kind of stacked with their ring
Opting out of
counts
the rainbow
right
to
now.
get
We're
a
going to
much
see
better
how this is
boost
going to
down the
go.
hill.
Ooh, he's catching up on his tail.
Chubbs getting a
Sigma
lucky
just
10
has
item
one
box.
more-
Ooh,
Oh, he
fails the
fails
upper
to get the
stage.
top pad, but so does Sigma. This has suddenly become a very close game.
Chubb still has a boost in the back right now. Ooh, misses the flight ramp.
Misses the flight path. This could really be the mistake that turns the tide of the game.
Ooh, they
of them
both make
much
it
closer to each other now. Both
And they
will have
go
a boost
flight
up
skip.
for the final
Yeah,
stretch.
both of them will have a boost up for the final stretch. It all comes down to this. Ooh, he hits.
Unfortunately,
ooh,
Chubbs
that's
hits
it.
the
Oh my
power
God!
because that
That's
will
it.
really be
That's
the
it.
fatal
That's
error
it.
that
That's
closes
it.
this game out.
Oh my
Sigma
God.
takes- Sigma
And
fucking
Chubbs
steals the
getting
race,
stuck
bro.
in Sigma's turbulence. This closes out the game.
He stole the fucking race, bro.
Oh my
He's
fucking
stolen.
god.
Second win on the third race.
Chubbs hit the crystal and
He hit the
Sigma
crystal
took
and it was all over.
His execute. Oh, that is
Sometimes you
that.
just get hit by that PNG, you know, you lose a lot of speed off of it if you're not a power type.
Do you see why we love Splash Canyon up in here? You see crap like this go down.
Love
That was
Splash
so-
Canyon, especially when we got crazy dittos on the Splash Canyon.
He literally just stole the fucking race at the last second, dude. At
Man,
literally
Splash
the last
Canyon
second.
is so good. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
God.